It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on YouTube? This is Marco from Equipment Pressure Washing. I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put together this Niagara backpack sprayer that I got from Harbor Freight. So if you go to Harbor Freight, this Niagara backpack sprayer is around 50 bucks. They have different sizes, but I went with a 4-gallon backpack sprayer. The other sprayers that they have are, like a 2-gallon, something that you can hold in your hand and stuff like that. And then we got a 1-gallon one that you can just fill in your hand to spray little small objects. But with this one right here, it's a 4-gallon backpack sprayer. It has 90 psi pressure. It's have 4 nozzles that's included, which is a cone, a double cone, a fan, and a sprinkler. The reason I got this is because this is chemical resistance. That's what he say. It's chemical resistance. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but this is a different backpack sprayer from ones that I use in the video. In the other videos, you may seen this one. This one right here is a Greenwood backpack sprayer that I got from Harbor Freight. This was holding up pretty good, but for some reason, it pretty much wore out. So I will order another one for this one to get this one back working, because the pump itself works. It just, the sprayer went out. And it's not, it doesn't have something that you can buy off the shelf at Harbor Freight or any home improvement store. So that's the reason I'm dishing this one and I'm going with this one. Hopefully, if this one wears out and stuff, I can find parts for it. So let's get this out of the way. Now with that Greenwood pump sprayer, I do have a video for it. I didn't release it because before I even got a chance to release the video, it started breaking down on me. So I didn't think y'all wanted to see that. So this backpack sprayer, I'm gonna go ahead and put it together, and we're gonna use it later on. So that way we can go ahead and test this one before I release this video. Hopefully it'll hold up good, just like the other one. It lasted at least 3 jobs and stuff like that. I can probably take this apart and just kind of see how much it's gonna hold up and stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up and we'll take a look at it. So the reason I went ahead and decided to go with a backpack sprayer is because the smaller sprayers, they wear out and you have to replace them, I don't know, probably like every 2 or 3 months or something like that. So with this one, I was hoping that I wouldn't have to replace it. If I did have to replace something, I was hoping it would just be the one, or maybe some kind of seals or something that would be a little bit more trash or something that we have to deal with. So as we pull this out, we're going to take a look at everything and just get the box out the way. All right, so this is all it comes in the box. You have the backpack sprayer itself. It's pretty much assembled. You have the handle right here, which you can mount on here. I noticed you can put it on the left or either right side, depending on where, if you're left hand or right hand, and which hand that you want to pump with, or what hand you want to spray with. It also comes with the little instruction guides, and also it has the tips, the sprayer, the double fan, the single fan, and so on. So I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna use and stuff as we go with this, and then this will go in my little toolbox to make sure that I have everything I need, just in case one of these pieces go bad, or even if I need to use a different type spray head. So that's good to have. This is gonna stay here, which is, like I said, the instructions. We may pull this out, but I think it's gonna be self-explanatory how to put this together. Now, before we get too far into this, when you purchase this pump sprayer from Harbor Freight, you cannot take this back to the store. You will have to get in contact with the manufacturer to do a return or replacement for it. So as soon as you buy this, they won't not let you return this to the store. So keep that in mind. If you went to Home Depot or something, buy a pump sprayer or something like that, you probably will have the opportunity to take it back if it breaks down on you and stuff like that. So since you can't take this back to the store, I'm gonna go ahead and try everything so I can save you the headache. Looking at this, let's turn around on the back. It has nice pads right here on the side. On the back, the shoulder pads are nice and stuff like that. and pretty much look like it has a hook where you can hook this to your waist and stuff. And it has the little clips. You can just clip onto the backpack right here. That'll connect to that. So to get yourself fastened in, you'll just push that one in. And we'll do the same thing on this side right here. So that's pretty much it. Then you have your little hook right here where you can just put this around your waist and it's fastened in place now. All right. So that's it for that. So I'm gonna spray with my right hand. So I'm gonna put the pump with the on the left side. I would consider this left side since my back is gonna be right here. So this would be my left hand. So I'm gonna mount onto this side. Okay, so we got the straps hooked up. So let's look at the one. So this is the one that came with the backpack sprayer, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that, put that one together and use it. But when that one fails, I think I'm able to use this one. I got this one from Northern Tools a while back, and I was thinking that I could use this on a different pump sprayer, but this nozzle right here wouldn't fit on any of the pump sprayers that I have. As you can see, this is probably like a 3/8 size hose bar, and everything that I had on the pump sprayer, like the pump up sprayers, were quarter inch barbs. So that didn't work. So when this when this goes out, we're gonna try this one, and that's gonna be in another video whenever this go out. Hopefully it won't go out. But the reason I say that, this may go out because this is plastic and this is plastic. So of course, I don't think it's going to hold up too long, but it's pretty simple as far as hooking this up. You're going to just basically insert the little one extension into the hole, and then basically it has a little O-ring right here. You see the O-ring? You have the O-ring right there, so that O-ring is going to stop it from going completely in, and then you just take the piece that's attached to it and screw this in. So before you get it too tight, make sure you have your extension lined up correctly, so it won't be that hard for you to have it lined up. There we go. So that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. All right. So you have your one tip is already attached to it. We're going to leave that one on there. Like I said, I'm going to carry these too just in case we need different ones. But I believe this is my sprayer. This is also a sprayer. But I believe this one doesn't shoot as wide as this one right here. So we're just going to take all this with us to make sure that it's going to be working properly. Okay, so that's the one that's put together. Like I said, it was nothing to it. In this bag, like I said, you do have the other pieces. We're not going to really look at those. Those are your other pieces, so you don't really need those unless you're going to switch the tips out. And it's pretty simple. You just come over here and just unscrew it from right here, add the new attachment on, and then screw this piece back on. So let's just look at it real quick. This piece just screws off, and you see what you're looking at right there. So you take it, put your new piece on. We can consider that like this is another piece. We'll just put that back on, slide it back up, and tighten it up. So keep in mind, you want to make sure that everything is tight, because if it's not, those are going to be your weak points, and that's what it's going to leak from. Make sure it's tight before you use it and stuff. We're going to test it with water before I even get too far in using it with chemicals, because I tried it once before with chemicals and didn't have stuff tight, and it got on my shirt and stuff while I was wearing the backpack, so that wasn't pleasant. Over here, this is your top. You have a real wide top, as you can see. It has a strainer, so if you take your SH and pour it in here, you should be able to get it in without having it in the trash or something after you mix it. So you can put you can put straight SH in here, or you can, just mix it down, put down to a 1% or 3% and put it here so you can just do some touch-up work. Most likely with me, this sprayer is going to probably use 3% almost all the time because that's the sweet spot for me. 3% mix, it seems like it's going to be the go-to mix for everything. So if you want to know how to mix your chemicals, click on the link right here in the corner, and that'll show you how to mix your chemicals when you want to use a backpack sprayer or other applications. All right, so we got that done. Now we need to put the pump on itself. So that's the handle. And I'm assuming that this little wing nut screw right here is what you need to tighten this up. Okay, I got the wing nut out. This feels like some type of diaphragm. Most likely it's a replacement piece that goes into the pump sprayer. So we're gonna locate where this piece goes. That way when it's time to use it, you can just pop it in and that'll replace the piece where it wears out. On the handle, as you can see, you may not, it's a little hole right here that you can see through it. That's where the screw is going to feed through. So I'm going to take the wing nut off. And we're going to check to make sure that this goes in. So no problem, it goes in no problem. It has a lock washer and a flat washer. I'm going to put the flat washer against the fillet head screw. To put this on, if you look at this right here, excuse me. All right, if you look at this right here, it has a little hole in it. That's the only way you can feed this through. It's one on both sides. Like I said, you have a left and right mount for this pump sprayer. So we're gonna get it set up where we can use this properly. So it looks like when you mount this, I was hoping that this will mount vertical or something where you can lock it in place. You can only take it up so far this way and only take it down so far. So keep that in mind when you're putting this together. So there's the screw, and here's go the lock washer. So we kind of tighten it up. Now we need a Phillips head screwdriver, and then we get one of those. There we go. It's the Phillips head screwdriver. I'm just using holding in place, but that's basically it right there. I'm not going to tighten it too tight just in case I need to take this off. I shouldn't have no problems taking it out. So that's pretty much it putting it together. As you look back here, it has the connection right here, which you can take a loose if you have to replace this hole. Because this hole's like, it's a hose that you can get from Home Depot or something like that. So if you have to replace this, you can just go to the store and find it. Same thing with one. You can probably replace this one from something with Home Depot too, but I think what I have here should be good enough. And the way I have my one set up is I have the handle part, which is squeeze, down at the bottom, and then I have my tip facing downwards too. So that way it's going to work pretty easy in my hand. So let's go ahead and put it on to see how it works. Feels on the back. Okay, so let's put this on. So right now it's on the small of my back. If you want to raise it up, let's put that down. If you want to raise it up, it does have some ways you can adjust the straps by just pulling on it right here. So now it's sitting a little bit higher on my back and stuff, and now I take the little clip to mount it around my stomach and my waist. So that's it right there. So now I have my one, and now I can pump. So you can hear that the air pressure is building up. So that's pretty much the setup. let's take a look and see where this other piece right here goes. But it feels comfortable around the waist. The only thing I don't like so far is this handle just sticks out like the way it does and stuff. So be careful so you don't put something on top of this and break the handle, because if you break the handle or break this little piece that pumps, I think you have to replace the whole backpack sprayer. So this piece right here is not in the instructions for you to put it together. So it's probably a replacement piece that goes inside of the pump sprayer. So we're just going to put that to the side, because as of right now, if something stops working, we're going to have to go back to this piece. So make sure that you take this piece with you just in case. I feel if something stops working and stop pumping, and you put this piece right here in and it starts pumping, that's a game changer. So then what you would have to do is just order about 4 or 5 of these. So that way, if your pump sprayer goes out, you're able to just replace it, pop this piece in, and then that'll be it. You back up and running. So we're gonna keep that to the side for right now. You're gonna see this in probably in another video where I take this piece out and replace it and see if it starts working. All right, so now let's go ahead and get out into the field, and then that way we can go ahead and test this pump sprayer, and then we'll conclude the video from there. Okay guys, we are here at the job. I got my pump sprayer out. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it with this mix right here. It's a little bit around 3%, maybe a little bit heavier. Could be anywhere between 3 and 4% mix. If you want to see how to mix your chemicals, click on the little link right up there in the corner right there so you can learn how to mix your chemicals. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into the pump sprayer, and we're gonna go ahead and treat this deck. But before I get everything started, I'm gonna go ahead and check everything as far as make sure all my connections are tight, so that way it won't leak on me this time. All right, let's go ahead and get this poured in now. So I'm gonna leave my strainer on, and we're just gonna pour it in. Everything looks like it's tight here. So if it's gonna leak, it's gonna leak from this one right here. I don't see no other place that it can leak from. So we just pumped it up a little bit. I'm spraying it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna leak. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on, and we're gonna go ahead and spray this deck. So the way I'm gonna put this on is I'm gonna put, like I said, it's 32 pounds. So it's pretty sturdy. I'm making sure that nothing's leaking. Nothing doesn't seem like it's leaking. Like I said, I don't like getting chemicals on my body and stuff like that. So everything looks good. All right, so 32 pounds plus this, so it's probably like close to 38 pounds. That I'm carrying on my back. So keep that in mind, and we're gonna hook up the little strap, the waist strap. And where's my wand? There we go. So we got my wand. Okay, so far I'm not getting anything on me, so that's good. Let's go ahead and spray this deck. And we're just gonna go up the stairs real quick. And with the strength of this chemical that I'm using. Now keep in mind, when you spray stairs and wood, you got soap and stuff in your sprayer, so that's gonna make the wood slippery. So keep that in mind. Everything is starting to fade. That's how I want it. The stairs are starting to look better now since I hit that second coat. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bricks and stuff with some chemicals. Now let's look at these stairs. They should be clean now. Boom. Everything is dead now. It's not green anymore. It's probably a couple of spots, but with the pressure washer. That should come all up. Same up here. Okay, Aquamanites, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Aquamani Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquemini.